It's definitely time to hook up the composting toilet in the bathroom. These are the days that it's not nice going out to the outhouse, and winter's coming, so yeah, I'm definitely working on that today. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if it was two deer or looked like it might have been two deer. It was either a fawn or a doe calling. I think. Might have been a buck, I guess. That's funny. You could probably hear that on camera, I think. I don't know what it was doing. Came up. Or if maybe it came from that way. I was going to cross over my stream right where the waterfall is. Interesting. wife has never liked how rough this table is. The finish on it is pretty basically I cut it on the mill and didn't plane it, so it was quite rough. But worse than that, it had like spots like that were kind of like tear out, and I didn't have enough coats of finish on it to smooth that out. Would have been nice to have epoxy actually to smooth it out, but anyway, tablecloths and napkins and stuff catch on it. So she wanted it smoother because we have company coming this weekend. The table will be full of people and food, so I thought I'd surprise her and get this refinished before company comes. Definitely sit smoother. Got that one more board I can try to fasten down. I thought this was walnut. It's cocoa. Yuck. No. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do something over top of this. Now that I don't know why I didn't test it with something else. Anyway, 2 coats. I think I've got some provincial down in the cellar. I thought this said dark walnut. Oh, it's very thin dark walnut, that's why. Okay. I didn't want to use oil base inside the cabin because of the smell. So this was water based. I bought this, I think I had it made up actually by the looks of the lid. And I don't know what I had it made for because I would never choose this color. Just I was thinking cocoa was more like walnut. Anyway, I'll cover this before she sees it with another color. This is hideous. I don't know who would buy this. And why I bought it, I have no idea. Well, maybe I was trying to match the red tint in the logs. And I was going to maybe do the trim with it along the windows, but I'm sure glad I didn't. But I am going to stain those windows tomorrow, I guess. You can see it still raw behind me here. The window itself actually, and the window trim I have to stain still, inside and out. And out I need to get done before the weather turns. Much like I have to get the stonework done on the chimney before the weather turns. Every year scrambling to get stuff done before winter comes. It's not like I'm not aware of that earlier in the season, it's just that I'm busy doing other things. But I guess some of those things I could have maybe postponed and worked on that first. That must be what I was thinking. As I see how red that is, it'll darken up as it dries, I guess, but I'm thinking I was probably looking at this and trying to match it. But still, I don't like it. I'm gonna make it darker for sure. I guess I'll take you down and show you the cellar, which you haven't seen in a while. On the shelves down there is where I put all this stuff, so that when I'm not in the cabin and it freezes on this level, everything in the cellar does not freeze, so all the caulking and paints and stuff are still good. What else do I have down here? That's the caulking. I need to take that up tomorrow. Start sealing all the logs where everything shrunk. Not sure what color that is. Black? Dark? Something dark. Anyway, this is dark walnut. I'm guessing this is what I used the first time. Like this. Probably would have preferred the stain that I put on the, well, did the entire bedroom in. That is Banff, I think it's called, from Sanson. I like it because it's kind of nice warm, like more of a brown, less red in it. But I don't have enough left of it, and it's extremely expensive, ridiculously, like not even, doesn't even make sense. So, this is not going to penetrate with this other stuff on here. Great. Uh-oh. I'll have to put another coat on tomorrow. Interesting. So I have to look at everything. done. Cleaning up for company this week. A couple people will be the first time visiting here, and also my daughters are coming up. So we're going to celebrate, I don't know, Thanksgiving, I guess. Middle of the fall. So all this construction in here obviously is dirty. So I've done the bedroom. That's, I think, 100% done now. They've been caulked all the edges. Might put a little bit more trim on this side of that door, just to make it a little beefier. But other than that, it's fine. So, no more construction debris in that direction. I do need to still put the, plumb that toilet outside. So a little bit of mess there, but I can contain that. And then trim out these windows again and stain them. But that's all low impact. I can do all the cutting outside. Any cutting that I need to do. So, that's it. That's, what, 3 coats of clear coat on there. So the Vera thing, but it's still rough. I should have sanded it before I stained it. So it's a little catchy for putting a tablecloth on there. But I think what I'll do is I'll epoxy it like I did the countertop in the bathroom, which I love. I like the way that turned out. That's a nice piece of walnut. There's nice. There's enough color in here. I think it'll look nice to get that epoxy on here and create a shine. Anyway, that's where we're going to be eating this weekend, so it's ready to go. These chairs back in place, and let this dry for another day or two before they come up. Before we put a tablecloth on it. Anyway. So if you want to tune in sometime in the next week or two, I guess I'll have that video showing company. And also this week my mother and my aunt dropped by. They found the trail a little challenging to walk in, especially because we had a fair bit of rain the day before. But that was my aunt's first time seeing the cabin. She actually lives out in British Columbia. And my mother, I don't think she says they weren't here since the cabin wasn't even built, just the foundation was, the cellar, and this floor was in place, but there was no log, she said. So that's been a few years, so that's it's nice to have them drop by. I don't know, it's got this weekend and then probably it for company till Christmas, I would say. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm tired. It's been a long couple of weeks trying to get ready for this. All these little things that I've been putting off, started to finish them. You know, I still got, I don't know, a couple more weeks of that, and then a couple more weeks on the outside of the stone fireplace. So lots of work yet before winter hits. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I look forward to see you back here at the cabin next time. Take care. Bye.